Hello students, today we will do chapter 8 basic geometrical concepts. For this we are revising few definitions. First is point. A point has an exact location. It has no length, no breadth and no height. It means a point determines location and it does not have any size, means no length, no breadth and no height. Now examples of point are point of a pencil, point of a cone. Now line. A line is a straight path which extends endlessly in both directions, so it has no endpoints. Means line is a straight path and we can extend line in both the directions. It does not have any fixed length. Now ray. A ray has one end point and it extends endlessly in one direction. Means a ray has one end point and its another side can be extended in endlessly. Now examples of ray are rays of sun, light of torch. Now line segment. A line segment is a portion of line. It has two endpoints and it has a definite length. Now see, we will look at line. A and B part are there, points are there. So this AB part is called line segment. So this means line segment is a portion of line itself and it has two fixed points. That means it has a definite length. Now we can represent line in two ways. Line which can be extended endlessly in both the directions. It can be named in two ways. First is we can use small letter or we can use two capital letters. Now let us have look at some more questions. So first of all, plane. What is plane? Plane is a flat surface which extends endlessly in all directions. For example, top of a table, surface of a blackboard, these are called planes, means these are flat surfaces. Whereas curved surfaces means which are little bit curved. That means examples are ball, orange, globe, pencil, means they have curved surface. Now let us look at the properties of a point and a line. Now what does property says? If we are having a point, suppose we have a point A, we can pass any number of lines from this single point. We can have infinite number of lines from the passing from this point A. Look here. So many lines are passing and we can still pass many lines. Now properties of a line. Now first property says if we have 2 points. See, if earlier we had done, if we have only one point, we can pass endless number of lines from that point. But if we are having 2 points, we can pass only and only one line from those 2 points. Now our next concept is collinear points. What are collinear points? If we have 3 or more than 3 points in a same straight line, that is called, those all points are called collinear points. See, if we have 3 points but these points are not in straight line, only B and C is in one straight line, but these points are not collinear points. Why? Because it is a condition that we should have 3 or more than 3 points in a same straight line. Like here we have A, B, C, D, E. So all these points are called collinear points because they all are in same straight line. Now let us have a look at intersecting lines. What are intersecting lines? Two lines in a plane which cut each other at one point are called intersecting lines. Means any two lines which have one point in common are called intersecting lines. Like here we have line L and line M. So these two lines are called intersecting line, and the point at which these lines are intersecting, that is D point, is called point of intersection. Now we have example of intersecting lines from nature. Example, letter X, any two crossing roads, or scissors. When we open scissors, it make intersecting lines. Now parallel lines. What are parallel lines? Two lines in a plane which do not meet anywhere are called parallel lines. That means parallel lines do not intersect each other at any point. They do not have any point in common, and the distance between these two lines always remains same at any point. Wherever we will see, this distance between these two lines will remain same. Now, what is the example of parallel lines? Are railway tracks. Now let us have look at concurrent lines. Now what are concurrent lines? Concurrent lines, the three or more lines in a plane which pass through the same point are called concurrent lines. Means if we have three or more than three lines which pass through the same point, look here, which pass through the same point, they are called concurrent lines. See, there is a difference between intersecting lines and concurrent lines. In intersecting lines, we have only two lines which have a common point, but in concurrent lines, we have three or more than three lines which have a point in common, and this common point, that is D, is called point of concurrence.